Hello and welcome to a new bullet journal plan with me video. December is already there, can you believe that? I am in the mood for a cozy wintry bullet journal theme, so grab some pens, your bullet journal, a hot cup of tea and plan with me. As you may have already seen from the cover page sketch and the stickers next to my bullet journal, the theme of December is Ghibli Studio in winter. I grew up to Ghibli movies like My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke, and so I always wanted to create a Ghibli themed bullet journal spread with my own stickers. This time I didn't want to use my black fine liners, so I bought myself some color markers from Ohuhu, and what I like most about them is that they have a brush pen tip and a fine liner tip. I decided to draw all my headings in uppercase letters and put little piles of snow on the top of the letters. And this is the color palette I am going to use for this setup. I love how wintry they look and they also match the Ghibli stickers so well. Moving on to the next page. I wanted to have a small overview of the weeks in December so that I can see the biggest goals and tasks at a glance. Therefore, I drew the title Weekly in the same style as I did on the cover page and have written down the 4 weeks one below the other and highlighted them in color. And now it's finally time to introduce you to my Ghibli stickers. We have a sheet with different Ghibli characters in different winter scenarios. And on the other sheet I drew lots of Ghibli inspired food. I especially love the little Calcifer proudly looking at his pan of eggs and ham. You can find the stickers on my online store if you want to decorate your next bullet journal setup with Ghibli stickers too. I'm really so happy with the stickers, they came out exactly as I had planned. I found this beautiful quote from the movie The Cat Returns. It says, "Whenever someone creates with all of their heart, then that creation is given a soul." I really like the saying, and I also associate it with everything that has to do with art. I think you can immediately tell from an illustration, a painting, or anything else handmade that you've put your passion and love into it. I was really glad I found that quote. The next page will be my reflection spread. It really helps me to look back on it afterwards or even a few months later and see what nice things happened, how I felt and why. Then I sometimes remember what I did that month that was good for me and can do it again much more consciously in the current month. So maybe I saw in a reflection page that I was outside in nature a lot in November and that's why my mood was so good. And then I can tell that I'm not doing that right now and that's maybe why I'm in a bad mood. I hope you understand roughly what I mean. I decorated the spread with some stickers and added shadow to the snowflakes, or rather snowballs, so they look more realistic. The next page I am going to use for some Christmas planning. I wanted to write down the most important part of Christmas, the food. Because on Christmas I always want to cook something I've never cooked before and therefore I have to look for recipes and everything. And I created a small section for writing gift ideas for family and friends because I am always late for buying gifts and when I do not write them down I completely forget about them. Moving on to the gratitude log, I simply drew a large box and wrote the days 1 to 31 on below the other and of course decorated with some Ghibli stickers. on the last page I'm going to track my habits and expenses. I really haven't tracked my spendings for a while, like fixed costs and everything, so I'm curious what it says at the end of the month if I manage to fill it out regularly. And then we reach the end of November bullet journal setup. Please comment a snowflake emoji if you watched the video until the end. Thank you so much for joining me with my December planning. I hope you liked the theme and the spreads. Please leave a like or a comment or subscribe to my channel. I wish you Merry Christmas and see you next time. Bye!